Hey, Shalom, Shalom. I want to say all praises be to Abanawa, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Harakakadash. God honor to the apostles was upon him of great millstone who ruled well. Shalom to the sincere brethren, Akim out there across the four winds, the four corners of the globe, pushing the truth, the good news of Yahweh Shai, proclaiming salvation to the elect of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, are proclaiming the downfall of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man and his wicked empire, of which what we see here is a telltale sign and an archetype of the downfall of Babylon the Great, Babylon USA, and the downfall of the so-called white man. Title of this video, once again, a house divided, Babylon USA. You had a conservative pundit, Charlie Kirk. He got taken out yesterday, man. And this is major news showing you the deep-seated divisions here in Babylon, USA, man. You understand? And it looks like he got taken out by one of his own, a so-called Caucasian Edomite, man, of which he was a hater of Jake nonetheless. And now we're not excusing the degenerate behavior of Jake, so-called Negroes, but you know, Esau is an accuser, man, and really the way how Jake is today, violent, you know what I mean, drug abusing, basically being a nigger is a production of the so-called white man. It is a project, is an allowance of the so-called white man, because Esau Edom allows these black men and black women to be how they are in America, man. You understand? And then he likes to what? Accuse them after, oh, Jake is a gangbanger, Jake is a drug dealer, black women having all these abortions. But wait, who allowed abortions? The so-called white man. But showing you that Esau Edom is a harbinger of chaos, man, and the accuser of our brethren. But guess what? He's divided amongst his own people. So this is the book of Mark chapter 3. And hey, through the spirit, the person on the comment board quoted it, man. A house divided cannot stand. America is so hostile politically that it's slowly dying from within. Hey, couldn't say it better, man. And what's his icon? Blacked out. Yeah, America about to get blacked out, man. Mark chapter 3, verse 23. And he called them unto him, saying, and he called them unto him and said unto them in parables, how can Satan cast out Satan? He can't. So this is Satan against Satan. This whole Democrat, Republicans, left wing, right wing is all same versus same, because the Republicans are wicked, you know what I mean, and the Democrats are wicked, man. They're not supporting Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. They're not proclaiming Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. They're not proclaiming the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You see the guy Charlie Kirk, he's a so-called Christian, but he's clean shaven, man. He's not keeping the laws of the Most High. You understand? I'm sure he eat abominable foods. Yeah, he might oppose certain things, but ultimately he's still the devil too, man. You understand? Because he don't keep the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. He not telling you Jakes, you the Israelites. Matter of fact, he hate Jakes, and he probably knows more than likely, yeah, these people are the Israelites. But guess what? He hate Jakes, man, because he want to be the chosen, man. He want to be the Christian. You understand? But guess what? He's not. He's an Edomite, man. You understand? And hey, he really got the easy way out because, well, he gonna come back in servitude to the Israelites. But he might not have the taste of the nuclear fire unless the Lord resurrect him to taste of the nuclear fire. But, you know what I'm saying? Nonetheless, this is an archetype of the division amongst America, man. You had the Jake earlier that another happenings recently. Jake that knifed that Ukrainian woman. It was in North Carolina, causing more divisions. They blaming Jake, and they really want to blame Jake for this, man. You understand? They want to blame Jake and you so-called liberal Edomites, man. So it's what setting the stage for divisions upon divisions, for conflicts, for racial conflicts, class conflicts, political conflicts, which is already happening. It's just going to intensify more and more, because they, on the right, they're hailing this dude as a martyr, man. You understand? This is the book of Mark chapter 3, verse 24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And America is a kingdom, man. Or a queendom, a kingdom. and it's divided against itself. Like this is a telltale sign of mass division. And this dude got executed on camera, man, televised before the whole world. For what? Being against another side, for division's sake. Because he's a right-wing pundit. He has certain views that's against the liberal democratic views, man. You understand? So hey, they took him out, man. And it's only gonna increase more and more. Guess what? That's gonna turn his supporters to be more gun-ho. And the left-wing supporters to be more gun-ho, man. Getting ready for what? That big bang clash, man. In these end times. When society breaks down, it ain't gonna be nothing to another man to take out another man that's a different race, different political view, so on and so on. It's gonna be nothing, man. When society breaks down, it's gonna be nothing for one of these Americans to take out another American, man. Or they had a movie Civil War. What type of American are you? That's what it is. That's what it is, and that's what it's gonna continue to be until this society, this America is taken out, man. It's dividing. Hey, the president said it. America is so hostile politically that it's slowly dying from within. Yes, it's dying from within. And to what do Yahweh Hashem Yahushai for that? Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is destroying this place from within, man. Was that Amos 9? Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is destroying this place from within. You understand? And we understand this, brothers, sisters, and Jews. We understand, yo, just another Edomite. And we know he's all going to fulfill the Lord's agenda to spark and shit up, man. So we not really caught up in the hype. We understand what it is. And we understand it's all the Lord's agenda ultimately to stir things up, man. Upheavals of the people, divisions amongst the American. This is the book of Amos chapter 9 verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord power upon this sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, said the Lord. Kind of, what's this guy speaking about the house of Jacob? No. He's speaking about so-called white Christianity, and of course, the state of Israel. That's what this guy was on, that's the right wing for the most part speaking point, man. So-called white evangelical Christians and the state of Israel. You understand? And then the left wing is alphabet community, so on and so forth. And you niggas just scattered in between, lost, man. Some of you niggas left wing, some of you niggas right wing, some of you niggas just bugged. Well, all you niggas bugged out, man. Because if you're not in the truth and you so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American, you bugged out, man. You understand? You Negroes are what? Without a shepherd. Which we are your shepherds. The elders and apostles of Great Millstone. We are your shepherds. But what? You refuse. You refuse. So you are lost in the sauce, man. Some of you guys crying over this. Some of you guys celebrating this. Some of you guys don't know what to do. Guess what? We have the answers, man. And we telling you, yo, this is just another telltale sign of the fall of the U.S. of A, man. And it's written in the scriptures. Just read it. Hey. And the person quoted it. That's the spirit, man. The person quoted it. Which that's kind of a common saying, but it comes from the scriptures. How it's divided is coming from the scriptures, man. Showing you that the majority of these sayings and proverbs, parables, so on and so forth that's given in this world is really have a biblical origin. Book of Mark chapter 3, verse 23. And he called them unto him, verse 24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself, the house cannot stand. Done. The house cannot stand. You understand? And if Satan rise up against himself, this is Satan rising up against himself. That's what they said. Is a so-called alphabet community person, an Edomite, took him out, man. You understand? Because there's great division amongst Edomites, man. Politically, ideologically, man. So Satan is against Satan, man. Right wing, left wing, it's all Satan, man. Because none of them coming in the spirit and the power and the majesty and the righteousness of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. All of them coming to serve their own belly, man. All of them coming in what? In their own spirit. They're not coming in the spirit of the Lord, man. Ultimately, if you're Edomite, you're the devil. That's all about it. Don't see all these guys, Charlie Kirk, Ben Shapiro. Yeah, they could fool a simple-minded nigga, but yeah, we understand that niggas ain't right. But niggas ain't right because they're allowed not to be right. You created these niggas, man. But that's the accuser right there. You created these niggas, man. Yes, the so-called white man created these niggas, man. You understand?
The Republican Party has become...
So we understand all sides of it. You understand? But at the same time, we know that you niggas are to blame too. Because you in a degenerate spirit, man. But in all, we understand it's all the spirit of the Lord, man. Proverbs 20 and 24, because the 2/3 have to be the 2/3. They have to be an example of, yeah, you the chosen people, Israel. But on this side, you still wasn't right, man. So even amongst the chosen people, if you're not in the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, hey, you're going to be destroyed, man. That's really the story of the 2/3. If you are the Lord's people, that don't give you a pass, man, on this side, man. So they're going to be an example of, yeah, you could be chosen, but not right, man. You want to be chosen, man, which is the hopeful elect. You understand? Which these guys don't understand. They just see, oh, Jake is animal, Jake is this. Yeah, Jake is an animal because you created him that way. And really, it ain't most of Jake. It's a small remnant of Jake. But of course, Esau is going to want to demonize Jake, man. Because not all the 2/3 of Jake is grimy, wicked niggas. Most of them are just lost Negroes, man. Plantation Christians, so-called Muslims, or just 9-to-5 corporate Jake, so on and so forth. That just can't get it, or they're just not chosen. But these guys might be thinking, oh, Jake is some grimy, low down people. When and that's about their history, man. They pull it in the water. They giving you cancer. They giving you heart disease. They giving you all these things, man, through the food, to the air. History with the Native Americans. They don't want to talk about these things, man. History with the Negroes and the transatlantic slave trade. They don't want to talk about these things, man. You understand? Because what? They're the hypocrites, man. They want to say, oh, niggas are wicked, niggas are bad. But what about your history, Esau? You understand? That's why Isaiah 14 and 1 is written. Isaiah 14 and 21 is written. And this is just the beginning of the judgment upon you Edomites and your kingdom. 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. This is just the beginning of the crumbling of your kingdom, man. This ain't nothing yet, man. This is just foreshadowing of what's to come. And we're going to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show, man. The hopeful elect. Because we're not going to get caught up in the hype like you people, man. The 2/3 of Jake and you other people, heathen nations here in America. We know what's going on, and we know what's the play. We know the play. We have insight. And we know what's the play. We know what's going on. We're not lost. 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. Perilous meaning dangerous, man. It's going to get real dangerous where leaving your crib, leaving your house is going to be life and death. Scripture speak about what? Being pilgrims upon the earth. You understand? So on and so forth. And we're not saying to be preppers. We're saying to be preppers in the spirit. Prep your mind, body, and prep your mind, man. Ultimately, prep your mind by what? Serving Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, being in the spirit. That's how ultimately you do it. Now, I mean, it's not by becoming a Republican. It's not by becoming a Democrat. You understand? It's not by physically prepping food, guns. No. It's by serving the Lord and prepping your mind like, yo, Lord's will you have me in that day, man. Be with me in that day. Remember me in that day. I'm an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. Baba Kusha, Lord, guide me, protect me. Allow me to serve you. Have mercy upon me. So on and so forth. That's what's going to deliver you in that day. Because the world, America is shook up by this, man. But who's not shook up, who's understand it? The hopeful elect, the men of the Lord. Because you understand, yo, this is just what? Like the scripture say, Matthew the 24th chapter, this is what? Just the beginning of sorrows, man. Hey, so that, hope this was edifying. Hey, 2024, man. Want to see all praises? Sorry, 2025. That's how fast time going. That's the scriptures right there. the Lord is shortening the days for the elect. See, I'm thinking it's 2024, like 2025, man. And 2025 is almost over with, man. Hey, so that, and hey, to the spirit, this guy was a young dude, man. 31. I mean, he looks old. You know, that Edomite, old looking fucking spirit on face. But he's a young dude, man. Show me that, hey, yeah. East side's going on. East side's out of there, man. 31. You understand? Hey, so with that one, say all praises be to Abanawa, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harukakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders of great millstone who rule well. And shalom to the elect. Hey, Kwame Ashallah, Abad Babal.